Mario in the Dark?
No.
Mario in the Dark.
Oh.
Changing faces. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, guys, we're live, and welcome to another episode of Foreign Domestic. I apologize sincerely for being late. All my fault.
Welcome.
I actually fell asleep in my chair, so my apologies.
We got some echo on the Mario side.
I got it taken care of. Sorry.
With that being said, we'll start going through the room, and obviously we will start with Mario. He's got echo.
Oh my God! Hi. Love you guys. No homo. It seems to me like that shit's caught on like wildfire. Everybody in the reloading fucking press channels, all the motherfuckers are saying that shit. Anyways, guys, good evening. It is I, Mario, and I'm here chilling with y'all. And I'm having my active, because you know I gotta stay regular, man. Anyway, it's got probiotics on. That's all I got. Much love.
All right, so we know you're staying regular. Daniel, how you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Thanks for having me on tonight, guys. I'll talk more later.
All right. Yeah, I know things have been pretty tough and pretty crappy for Daniel lately, so we'll leave that alone. We'll move on. Jesse B, how you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing? Thanks for having me on.
You're more than welcome anytime, man.
Thank you.
All right. With that being said, we'll jump over to Alan. Alan, you want to go through the room?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hello, everybody, and thank you for popping in to see us here today. Ambiguity and Blind Shooter Firearms 101. Jesse B in the room. Kyle Lusk out there. Live for Wild. Milsert Mike. The one, the only, the sexy Pops Quest. Scott P79. That's what it's listing as the participants at the moment. Rob D also out there. There's probably quite a few that I neglected to get to.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah,
Thank you. So yeah, YouTube can go eat a bowl of dicks. Thank you.
Yes, they can. You claim copyright in that shit, I'm sorry, but fuck you.
We got Lone Wolf 76 popped in. The Redneck Prepper, HRM Weapons Machinist, Edward Petty also out there. Looks like the chat room's starting to fill up. I got to open up with a topic that honestly I just don't want any goddamn structure.
There's no worry about that. There's no structure. So go ahead. Please do so.
Oh, well, good to see that Hard Target has made it in with us. Gotta love Hard Target and what he puts out there for us. I'm going to be trying to find a different location as my regular shooting range is kind of a swamp this time of year. It's almost it's unbearable. It's absolutely unbearable. You can't even walk around. We did have another member join the panel, the one, the only, the sexy man himself, Mr. Pops Quest. We did have another member join the panel.
There's grumpy fuckers in here. Hey.
Hey, listen. This is the I can't. I'll be with y'all in a minute. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right there.
All right. Well, he's getting that all figured out. someone still has a video playing because we are getting feedback bad. Someone still has a video playing.
Jesse B. Either Jesse B.
Yep, Jesse, you need to pause the video if you're watching the stream. If you're watching the stream, man, pause the video because we got feedback.
I think he's froze up.
No, he paused. He muted. Anyway, hopefully he's figuring that out. You can hit 3 bars and do a pop-out chat, and that way you don't have to answer it.
Well, we do have a number of comments already in the side chat about Instagram, and one of the members of the panel this evening put out a minor rant about Instagram and the hookers and whores and freeloading sluts that like to follow you and then send you messages. And I got to tell you, it happens to me quite a bit as well. Not nearly as much as Pops, but I'm not as sexy as Pops.
Just because you're Tinder famous, fucker.
I was gonna say, man, it's because you're fucking Tinder famous.
It's honestly because I'm more Tinder famous than I am Instagram famous.
Well, I mean, you got to admit, Pops has the stuff. He has the stuff everyone wants.
I mean, come on, guys. Look at the beard. Look, hold on, stop. Look at the beard. Just look at the beard.
No, I'm talking about AR stuff.
The whole reason I grew the beard was to keep the women away. You know that. Isn't that the Amish way? You know, like a beard means you're taken, right? Does
that is?
Yeah. You know what? Hey, man.
Santa Claus at the mall.
Daniel already calls me Amish enough. You're just screwing me.
But that's true. Like the Amish way is if you have a beard, you're taken. And research it. Yeah, it is true. Yeah. And so I figured, I used to have women crawl over me all the time, but I found the woman that I love, and I figured, if I grew a beard, that would be the way to keep the women off of me, which apparently does not work, on Instagram, apparently. So, but no, I'm just kind of kidding you guys. Here's the thing. In everything in life, there's good and bad, right? And in Instagram, there's like you get to hook up with your friends, you get to play around, you get to like share shit, and then you got the negative, and you have to decide, is it worth it? And for me, it just wasn't worth it, so I deleted it. But I thought that was kind of a funny video to make, and I don't care if anybody does Instagram, but to me, it's just too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, man. I couldn't tell you how many messages I got. I've lost count.
Well, and for me, it hasn't been happening just on Instagram. Like literally right after I finished watching that video, I parked into a parking space because, he was driving when he made the video, so I figured I should drive while watching it. And so I parked right after the end of the video, and sure enough, I got hit up on Facebook. Same exact thing. Somebody friended me, sending me a message, and I'm like, what the hell? How is it? I can understand the working girls trying to make a buck, and they're utilizing today's technology in order to find doms, but damn.
I mean, if I was single, it might be different. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not against it. I'm not against having a good time. I want you to get that wrong way, but I'm taking it. So
in your profile, did you put "and I'm good at it"?
No, I didn't even. No, I didn't. I don't ever really advertise. If you catch my drift, But so I would like to talk about all the new reloaders you guys have made in the last few months. I don't know if this is a chat for it. I know you probably talk about it on the Friday night chat. And guys, I really apologize. I can't get on that Friday night chat because either it's a farm chat or I shoot Saturday match and I got to be in bed early. But sounds like y'all got a really good thing going on over there and making new reloaders. A lot of new reloaders. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, man, you're more than welcome to talk about it. Trust me, we don't care. It's all good. We're happy to do so. And trust me, it is awesome. Chico put out a video earlier. I think we're up to 8 people so far on the last month and a half that we've made new reloaders. So
that's awesome.
And I made someone else a new reloader. They don't know it yet, but it's in the mail. Guy watch, can you give your address too?
Yeah, I know, right? There's nothing like being able to make your own ammo. There's literally nothing like it. The only other thing that would be close to that is to determine the outcome of an election. Like that is literally the next best thing.
Yep. Jamie's out there. Jamie, you got a link, brother. Check your email.
You gave a link to Papa Smurf? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I had that fool rolling last night. I wasn't even in the damn fucking panel. Hey, Dirty South, hey. What's up, homie? Look at you with your big ass smile.
Damn, Chico, did you just get off of work or what? You got that smile like it's going out of style.
Hey, look, daylight savings messed me up, man. Me and my son been out shopping, and I'm like, man, it's time for the stream. So I'm out driving home, and I figure I'd join you guys since the panel wasn't full. So, but I'm gonna mute myself, but I'm gonna be interacting with y'all.
Hey, I got a question for you, man. Because I always want to know this shit about black people. Why is it that when you guys drive, you guys got to see way the fuck in the back like this, and y'all drive like this and shit? Look at me. Y'all drive like this and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Wait a minute. I'm white, and I know the answer to that. Can I?
Explain that to me. Oh, white man.
That's called drive-by shooting defense. Like you, what you're trying to do is get behind the center rail of the center to the back seat thing. So, like, if someone shoots your ass, it's like right there. That's all it is.
Man, you all over like hot cheese on nachos.
It is what it is, man.
Killer helps you, brother.
Yeah.
Like that bullet.
I know, man. I'm like, damn, y'all motherfuckers that tall and shit.
It's strategy.
Well, trust me, Chico ain't. Chico is a short, skinny son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, a fat guy like me can take a few bullets, but him, one bullet, he's gone. So he got.
Yeah, man. I tell you, I'm skinny.
You need all the protection you can get.
He is skinny.
Yeah.
Shit, Chico can hide behind that goddamn seat belt. It'd
be
all right.
Papa Smurf is here. La 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 la. Hey, he's wearing blue. That shit just makes it even better.
Yeah, Chico can hide behind me. I got him covered.
Hey, love you, bro. No homo.
Love you, no homo, brother.
All right, so
dude, I had everybody in fucking Uncle Jim's chat going off with that shit.
Hey, Mario, I know you're one of the new reloaders, and I know there's about 8 more.
Yes, sir.
Or 7 more, or what have you. And I remember, like, we created a new reloading group back years ago. We were coaxing people, and it wasn't really a thing on YouTube, but we were coaxing guys in our little group, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the first fucker to make a bullet, like a little legitimate bullet that can actually work." And so I thought it might be kind of cool with all the new people that are out there, you know, reloading, like in that group, like who's going to be the first person to make a round that actually works? You know, is it going to be you or is it going to be someone else?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared. I got like 3 scales. I want to make sure I get the powder right. Fuck that shit.
Hey, when it comes to pistol powder, you can just fill it full. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Fuck that. Oh.
Yeah, honestly, man, don't worry too much about your powder. Worry more about your depth of your bullet.
Okay.
It's important to get it right. I just thought it might be kind of cool because I think it was Curious Yellow Solar and Mossy Nut. You know, those guys were just getting in a reload, and they had this little personal competition, like who's gonna make the first round. You know?
Oh shit! It was me and Mossy, man. That was
Yeah,
me
yeah,
and Mossy.
yeah. No, well, yeah,
Sorry,
all
me
you
and Mossy. That was me and Solar.
Yeah, it was all you guys. But
Yeah,
anyway,
me and Solar, man. And I beat Solar by like 5 minutes by uploading the video.
I mean, there's nothing more satisfying.
It was good, dude. It was good. Literally, I got a text message from him after I uploaded the video. He's like, "You son of a bitch."
No, that's great. That's good, friendly competition right there.
Yeah, it was me and Solar. It was probably a good 5 minutes, man. It was awesome.
And the beautiful thing is everybody wins, right? So.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of it, bud. You know, for me, it's like just being self-sufficient, man.
Talking to Solar, he's in the side chat. Holy crap. Good to see you, man.
Hey, brother.
I haven't seen him in a long time. I got a package heading your way, Solar.
We've also had Smile Money jump in out there. Haven't seen Smile Money in a while. Walter Davis has jumped in. Scotty M 1959 jumped in as well.
Thank you, color commentator. Good shit. I like it.
Yeah, he got the voice for it. I mean,
I'm every time I think of Iowa with that, I think of the color commentator in fucking dodgeball. And that's what I think about every time I think of Iowa. I'm like, yep, that's you, buddy.
Hey, at least you're thinking of him. You know what I mean?
That is true. You know that the gayness does give sometimes. Yes.
I know you don't think of me quite as much as I think of you, but it's okay.
Okay,
it's
that's
right.
A little too much puto. I don't need to know that much, but. Oh, brother. But shit, man. So how are things going with you, Pops? Anything new? Any projects you got going on? Any shooting competitions that you're gonna do? Or
No, I didn't shoot this weekend, but I have next weekend, the next weekend, and then the state match. So, and then it's on to Karyoptic's quest, if you will. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
That's cool.
My ultimate goal is to be able to shoot Iron Sights and Karyoptics in the same match. And do overlay videos of me versus me.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
It'll be fun, you know, so. I'm more interested.
That would actually be really, really interesting to find out how much of a difference, if really there is a difference. Yeah, that'd be great.
You know what? I'm with you, because I was like, well, you know what? If I'm really gonna explore this Karyoptics thing, why not find a match where they'll let me run 2 guns? And there are a lot of matches where they don't fill up, and they let you run 2 guns. You got to go change equipment between stages, and it'll be a lot of work, but it'll be fun to see what really is the best. Because USPSA matches are a lot like real life fucking hose them down, and you got to defend your house kind of shit. You're shooting through ports, you're shooting moving shit, you're shooting steel on accuracy, you're hosing things down. Let's just say I could be proficient at shooting a dot, and it was me versus me on Iron Sights and a dot. I mean, that's pretty interesting to find out, and it's not so interesting that I can just tell you about it. I want to show you. Y'all know me on my channel. It's all about show me. So I'd like to do the overlay and actually show how it works out.
Are you from Missouri?
No, but I like Missouri.
Yeah, I got family in Missouri. It's pretty good stuff. Because they always say that. They always say, "Show me, damn it!" I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's the show me state, brother.
That's the show me state right there.
Yep,
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, but I got a question. How far is your farm from your house?
Hour and a half.
Oh, that's damn. Kind of far.
But it's 43 acres of pure freedom, so the drive is worth it,
43
man.
43 acres? Holy smokes. How do you maintain something like that big?
You don't. You just shoot it down.
That's why it's got a 50 BMG, man.
No, I got a guy that hunts out there, and he plants the stuff for the seed. I don't have a lot, but it's enough room to do whatever the hell I want to do. So
now, what kind of vegetation you got going on over there? Is there a lot of cedar, or what do you got going on in North Carolina?
Mostly pine trees.
Pine trees?
Pine trees and oak trees, or maple or cherry or walnut trees, some hardwoods. But for the most part, you know, it's just it's underbrush for you know, animals and stuff. And like I said, I got a guy that hunts it every year, and he gets all the deer he wants off that property. And by doing, and I have the tractor out there, so he has the equipment to do what he wants to do. But he gets enough deer off the property to maintain it every year and plant crops. If you ever watch me walk through that field, all that shit that's planted, I don't plant that. There's another guy that does all that.
Oh, I see. Would you have a lot of pigs over there too?
No no pigs.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep, no pigs. If we did, I'd get some night vision and have a lot of fun, but there's no pigs. I mean, we're not anywhere near. The thing is, around me, there's no food, and pigs will follow the food. There's no food.
Oh, I see. That's interesting, because in most places, I mean, we have them over here in the fucking mountains, and we could never think how the hell those pigs survive but you know, there's enough for them to feed themselves, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, pigs are kind of like the Earth's liver. They'll take care of anything. They'll eat almost anything.
Yeah. So, Scotsman, did you have a topic, or are we just like, is this like a? Y'all know the free for all didn't happen last night, so is this just like a free topic?
Yeah, this is pretty much a free for all. I screwed up. I fell asleep in my chair, so yeah, here we are.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't want to take it in a direction it didn't need to go. That's cool.
No, you're good, dude. I set it up. I was working on some stuff for the Reloaders Network, and I passed out in my chair.
Reloaders Network is really cool. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a shout out video for you guys. I feel bad that I couldn't be a part of y'all's Friday night thing, because Friday nights I'm usually, you know, ready for Saturday shooting and stuff. So
yeah, it was an interesting night, man. There was like 3. How many presses you gave out? 3? Jesus, that was crazy.
Technically, I gave out 3, but honestly, I gave out 4. I gave someone who doesn't know yet a press. They'll know pretty quick though.
God damn it. That's kind of cool, man. I'm glad you're helping the people out, because it's a good thing to you know, help all those guys that are trying to get into it. One thing I've noticed, I wanted to ask you guys this question in regards to the reloading now. You know, I got that Lee Classic kit, and it came with the little 3-piece fucking thing. Is that for like the deburring and whatever the hell you got to do with the case? I mean, you usually use those for rifles, or you use that for pistols too?
Are you talking about the die sets?
Yeah, no, not the die sets. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get it right now.
No, he's talking about the tool to deburr and chamfer.
Yeah, that.
You don't do. That's only for rifle. That's not for pistol.
Oh, okay. Now, do I need to lubricate my cases too for pistol, or no?
If you're loading with carbide dies, you don't need to. But I'm getting ready to do a whole video series on why to lube and not to lube, and I'm gonna break it down for you right here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Lube your pistol cases. People say, oh, if you're running carbide, you don't need to lube your pistol cases. Well, bullshit. Lube them. Why not, right? The machine will run a lot faster, a lot better, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. On a competition shooting standpoint, when you lube your cases, guess what happens when you shoot 5 or 6 or 7 shots? All that lube turns to smoke. So I no longer lube my pistol cases, but not for the reason that you want to lube your pistol cases. So it's an interesting subject, but I don't lube them because I deal with the machine running slow and a little more difficult for the fact that when I get a sight picture and I shoot 6 rounds down range at one piece of steel because I fucking suck and it takes 6 rounds to shoot at a piece of steel, I don't have to worry about this big smoke plume cloud of thing to obscure my vision. I can take 6 shots and get 6 clear shots. So their lubing pistol cases is not necessary. However, it's very good to do that. But at the end of the day, if you're going to shoot a volley of 10 shots at the same target and you don't want a lot of smokiness coming off of that reloaded ammo, don't do it. So there's reasons to do it and there's reasons not to do it. And you have to decide what you're loading for and why, and decide if it's worth lubing or not.
Okay. Thank you. I really needed to hear that, because that makes a lot more sense for me.
We did have another one of the staples here on Foreign and Domestic jump in the room. One Mr. Phil M. Rivers.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Glad to be here.
Mr. Excitement is here.
Hey,
so excited.
Howdy, Phil.
Glad to see everybody. Pops, is that Jesse B out there too?
Yep.
Well, Dan, we need to let him talk. I haven't heard anything from him all night.
That's right. You guys can have at it.
Jesse, I was wanting to know.
Introduce yourself, dude, and let people know who you are.
Jesse B Outdoors, Ohio. Pretty much do a lot of shooting and everything. Looking to get into reloading sometime. Thanks to you guys. Right now, just tired of the snow, wind, rain. Ready to go out and shoot.
Yeah, these guys are like fucking AAA, man. They'll get you involved in some shit. They'll make you feel guilty, and then all of a sudden you're whipping out the fucking card and shit and buying stuff.
I know I'm a bad Amazon person, and I keep seeing stuff on Amazon. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, I know.
I
know how you feel, Jesse. I know how you feel. My wife's like, get off that fucking Amazon app. I'm like, all right.
The Amazon Prime's addictive.
Shit is addictive, bro.
Man, the reloading rabbit hole is deep and wide, and it's fun though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think honestly, guys, the reason why I got into reloading, well, obviously not just for my own reasons, but what really made me want to take that step is you guys. You guys encourage the shit out of me and everybody that's into it. You guys are willing to help everybody out. You know, some of you guys have gone out of your way to help me and learning this stuff, and that's what makes it fun. That's what makes me want to be part of the community, because of the type of people that we have in it, you know. So, you know, big props to you guys for doing that.
What did your wife say with all the packages showing up at your door?
She's like, what the fuck is all this shit? She's like, well, okay. Did you use a credit card? That's the first thing she told me. Did you use a credit card? Like, I didn't use shit. I didn't do nothing. She's like, what the fuck are all these people sending you stuff? Hey, don't hate, appreciate. People like me, all right?
That's the same thing I had to tell my wife.
Yeah.
The difference is, Daniel, is that his wife believes him.
No, my wife believes me. She knows I don't lie. She pack a gun.
So Battle Bean, how did it go explaining to your kids that your name is Battle Bean? How'd that one go?
It went well. Well, actually, when I got that last package and it said Battle Bean on it, my youngest daughter had no idea. So I had to kind of explain it to her. And she laughed her ass off after I gave her the story of how it was called Battle Bean and shit. And she's like, Dad, that suits you, Dad. It's like, I know. That would be fucking awesome. I told her if I was 20 years younger and shit, you know, I'll probably be boxing. And can you imagine my nickname be the Battle Bean? I have Battle Bean on my shit. Good times, man.
Yeah, I think it's a great nickname. It totally fits you, and I think it's awesome.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
And I will just say that don't thank these fuckers for sending you just enough shit to get into reloading, because all it is like a little bit of a fucking hook.
They're like giving you crack and shit.
Yeah, listen.
You're gonna come back to that shit.
Listen, if you think this is good, it's going to cost you $1,000 to be good at it. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. But
I don't know if I can go. I don't know if I can go your route getting a big ass Dylan press, bro.
It's over. It's done. it's not your decision anymore. It's going to happen. It maybe not the route of the Dylan, but the point of the matter is when you start reloading and you make a few cases and you see the whole the beauty of making gun fuel, it's just going to expand into all your other guns, and that's really where it's going to cost you a little bit, but it honestly, over the lifetime of your ability to train and be self-sufficient, it's going to pay itself back. So I say go for it 100%, dive straight in. And I think it's really great that you had friends to make you tiptoe in. To me, there's nothing better than that. There really isn't.
Yeah. I was talking to Eagle Eye, and he was telling me that when he got into the whole reloading thing, he did it on his own. Like all this shit he learned. It's a good thing he's Asian because he can read books a lot faster than I can. Can comprehend shit. So he was able to get the whole the whole thing with the reloading, and that's what me and him were talking. We used to talk like fucking an hour and a half and shit. And he was just telling me about when he got into it, it was all just learning from books, and there was very few videos that had a lot of the reloading stuff that he was looking for. So and it seems to me like now you put something on YouTube and it just populates you 30, 40 videos of this shit, and it's just for you the viewer to get which point of view you think you want to go with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alan, Mr. Allen, I want to make a prediction here. I give it 3 to 4 months before Mario buys a 550.
No, fuck no. I can't afford that shit. I already saw it. I was like, oh hell no, I gotta put that bitch on layaway.
No. I think once he turns out his own first rounds and gets them downrange, he's gonna just be in heaven. I don't think I would take that bet, Daniel. I think he's going to end up moving up towards a progressive pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at Craigslist. You can pick them up.
Danny, you're horrible. I just want you to know that.
You don't save money reloading. You just shoot a whole lot more.
And that's the whole point. I mean, that's what all of us like. I mean, think about it. Before I even knew the Pop Squares Reloaded, I mean, think about it. How often do we saw those ammo mafia fucking videos of his where he buying crate loads of fucking ammo?
Yeah, but a lot of that I made money on. It wasn't really for me.
Well, I know you did, but I'm saying.
But at the same time, I'm one of the only ammo mafia guys that actually makes their own ammo. So I have a unique perspective. Like, I'm not going to buy something unless I can flip it for a profit, because I can make my own ammo a lot cheaper given the delta. Well, the delta is the time. What you guys have to understand is that a lot of people don't want to reload their ammo because their time is worth more than pulling the handle. So I tell people a lot of time, like, if you have a couple hours a week that you are like, I don't know, I'm bored, I don't know what to do with my life, I don't, blah, 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 but I love shooting guns, yeah, you're going to be a reloader. But if you can make $500 in an hour and you have unlimited resources to work forever, I mean, you're just going to buy ammo. So,
well, Pops, I mean, you're a very, very busy man on a very regular basis. You run a company, you got a family.
Yep.
You're constantly turning out content on the channel.
Yep.
You're a very, very busy man, but yet you still find time to be able to reload.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and I meant to mention this, and here's the thing: you can't buy custom ammo anywhere on the planet, and this is why I choose to make my own ammo. When you go to a match and you want the best ammo for your gun, there's only one way to get it, and that's make it. There's no store. There's no fucking superhero fucking, I'm going to have the best ammo for your gun store. That doesn't exist, right? So the only way to get that ammo is to make it. And if anybody tells you otherwise, it's full of shit. You can buy ammo from a company and make major power factor, minor power factor, all this stuff. I don't care. I want my bullet with my powder, with my case, with my eyes on it, and I want it to shoot. And you'll notice in my matches, I don't have ammo problems because I'm good at it when I make my ammo.
Daniel will tell you, last time I went down to Daniel's, man, I had some factory ammo, 115 grand, couldn't hit a damn thing with it.
Nope, I can
Because you were
honestly
drunk,
say.
fucker.
Nope, he wasn't drinking. He just couldn't hit nothing.
Yeah, there's
I
only
got
one.
a question for you though, Pops. Have you fell down the rabbit hole of casting your own rounds?
That's plus I want copper plated bullets. If you want to take the time to cast bullets, that's great, and they're plinking rounds and everything's fine. And then you all of a sudden, if you really want them to do well and you want your barrel not to wear out, you have to plate them, and you're gonna high tech coat them or powder coat them or whatever people call it these days. The problem with that is, they're smoky. I can't shoot in a competition environment. I can't shoot smoky plated bullets. So I need copper plated bullets at the very least. And I can't make them myself. So I buy them. I'm not going to go down. I can't cast my own bullets.
I've got to the point where I can't stand to buy store-bought bullets, copper-plated bullets, and I dang sure can't justify buying factory rounds. I buy store-bought ammunition and cringe all the way back to the car.
Yeah, but how do you copper plate your own bullets? You know, so
I use powder coat mostly.
right, and that's too smoky in the competition environment because if you're standing taking 12 shots in one spot, the powder, the smoke doesn't allow you to get a good sight picture. So everyone reloads for, and this is the beautiful thing. Everyone reloads for a different reason, right? I reload to make match ammo and not have to spend a bunch of money. Everyone has their own reason. Maybe we should go through the panel and everyone should explain why they actually reload. Like, what is the reason? Because that's a good, insightful thing to know. Because everyone, like, there's people that, like, I only load 12 rounds a year and they're match grade shit to kill deer with. I mean, there's a good reason everyone has to reload ammo.
Yeah, that's a good topic. Personally, I reload for a couple of different reasons. Number one, C-Max. You know, me and him talked a couple of years back when I first started YouTube, and between going back and forth with him and everything else, I got into reloading. And for me, there's nothing like custom ammo. Just like you said, there's nothing like custom ammo. I cannot get anywhere near as a group as I can get when I make my own rounds.
I wanted to get into reloading to have the tools, have the knowledge, have the materials in order to make my own rounds if I needed to. And it's going to enable me to shoot more. There's no doubt about that. It's going to enable that, which is going to get me probably more into dialing in rounds. But there's also the fear of our wonderful government and the taxes that you're starting to hear in different laws that they're coming out saying that they're going to tax ammo at 50% and all this other bullshit. No, I want to have the skills, have the tools, and the ability to make my own rounds, and they can go eat a bowl of dicks.
Well, the reason I started is I wanted to be as, like, when shit hits the fan, I wanted to be as self-reliant as possible. Now, Pops, I don't want you to think I'm totally against copper-plated bullets, because I'll buy them. I just don't like to. I really want to be as self-contained as possible.
Yeah. No, being able to do it, it's like being able to change the oil in your own car. You don't have to, but being able to is a fantastic thing. And first of all, you can't offend me, and I totally get it, brother. I totally get it. And that's what I love about everyone's different mindset on reloading. is you're talking about why you're doing it, and I think it's awesome.
Well, you've brought something to my mind. I don't shoot like you do. I don't shoot competitions, and I don't shoot that many rounds that fast. But the next time I go out with some of my powder coated, I need to be more aware of that being an issue. I need to see if what I'm doing is if there's a better way. If you understand what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
hear you. Well, maybe your handgun bullets need to be copper plated, and your rifle bullets, whatever. But try them all. That's the beautiful thing about reloading is you get to do it all. You know. So
Exactly. Now I will buy hunting bullets. I like my favorite. I think is Sierra Pro Hunters because they've got the flat base. I like that much better than the beveled, but that's just me. And I do cast my own bullets for 35 Remington that I'm hunting with as well. Some cast bullets for that, but that's a low pressure round. But I just wanted to be as efficient as I want to work up a good load for every weapon that I own and get everything dialed in. But that's what I'm about. I want to be as self-sufficient and self-contained as possible.
that's awesome. I love everyone that can make their own gun fuel. I love them all. I think it's awesome. That talent to be able to make your own gun fuel, it only spreads, right? It never dies. It only spreads. And I think that's awesome.
So Daniel, I'm really curious, what actually got you into it?
I started on a single stage so I could get my hunting rounds completely dialed in with the gun. And then when my wife forced me to buy a progressive press, 'cause she likes shooting too. Mario,
I like how she forced you to buy it.
Right after she got her PO1 Omega, she took me in, say, they got this on sale, you're buying it. and I just been reloading a whole bunch of pistol stuff. You know, I don't save as much money on my practice ammo, my solids, but I can reload its stockpile hollow points for the pistol at a fraction of the cost of going out and buying them at a box of 20 or 25.
She said, "You're gonna be my bullet bitch."
and I like it.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what all those chains and stuff were in your basement for, but now I know.
That's for deer hanging bodies.
That's what.
That's the other reason.
You gotta be careful when you go to Daniel.
Somebody's into bondage.
No, I
just go straight upstairs, man. Don't stop. Move.
Hey, I'd like to bring up a very controversial topic, if that's okay on this chat.
Of course, it's fucking you.
No, okay, so I would like to.
What is up with all this goddamn structure, Pops? What the fuck?
Well, no,
this
I'm going to bring this up, and that's it. I'll just let it go. But I would like to assert, and that means I'm going to make you believe that reloaders are better shooters. Now that right there is very controversial because you're like, oh well, fuck, I don't make my own ammo. I'm just a good shot as you. Well, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, fuck, you're not. If you make your own ammo, you're a better shooter. And the reason you're a better shooter is because you're making ammunition for a purpose. And you can't just shoot random ammo out of anything, rifle, pistol, what have you, and think it's good. Making ammo for a purpose makes you a better shooter. And I'm not going to go any deeper because I'm planning a whole video on this subject. And I figured I'd throw this topic out there right now, kind of get you guys' opinion on it. But making ammo, the ability, if you are able to make ammo for a gun, it does make you a better shooter. Period. End of story.
Yeah, it really does because I mean I can tell you like my Shadow 2 loves 124 grain bullet. That's what it loves. And making my own ammo, I can get it extremely accurate. Now, is it accurate with factory rounds? Yeah, to a certain degree. But like I said earlier in the chat, when I was down at Daniel's last time, I bought some factory ammo because I had no reloads at the time, and I shot like crap. I couldn't hit a damn thing. Daniel couldn't hit a damn thing with those rounds. So making your own ammo will make you a better shooter.
So you both suck, is what you're saying.
I gotta ask on this particular topic, Midas, what do you think? Do you think that making your own?
I will fucking tell you what I think. Just stop right now.
Fucking
You wanna
Mr.
know?
High Life over here.
Midas Welby is brought to you by Miller High Life.
The champagne of beers.
Well,
Yeah.
Midas,
Wait, let me fucking answer, dude.
okay.
Let me answer.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you what makes you a better shooter. Shooting.
Hey, clean your lens, fucker.
No, I had to dumb down my fucking my resolution because my shit freaks out all the time. I'll turn it up a little bit so you can see my pretty face.
Oh God, no. Okay, put it back the way it was.
What he's really saying is he dumbed down so you couldn't see the dogs laying on his bed.
And Midas claims that actually shooting makes you a better shooter. I
Yes.
don't know. I'm not sure I buy into that.
Okay, well, you can reload until the fucking cows come home, but if you don't go out and shoot, that ain't gonna help you.
I don't know. Man.
Okay, now I disagree with you. First time in the world. I'm disagreeing.
Midas,
No.
I love you, brother, but it's all CZ life, brother. CZ.
No, okay, well, high life, brother. High life. Got to live that shit. And that's what I'm doing. No. Yeah, you got to practice. Practice makes perfect. You can't. It's
Dude,
just
you
like.
look like you're 12 with that shirt.
What do you mean?
Look.
All right, forget that. You're right.
He needs to grow a bigger beard.
All right. No, you're right. Listen.
You got to go out and shoot. What do you mean?
And it's really okay. Here's an insight into another video I'm fixing to make. Is does a red dot on a pistol make you Superman? No, it don't make you fucking Superman. Training makes you Superman. And this is kind of what he's talking about. Like, okay, make all the ammo you want. Be fucking Superman making the ammo. But if you can't shoot the gun, you ain't shit. And that's to the point of Midas. He shoots Glocks and AKs. He is the backyard operator, super fucking mafia dude of those guns, and I get it. I totally get it. If I wanted someone to protect me with Glocks and AKs, I'm picking that fucker right there.
Well, let me give you guys my point of view when it comes to iron sights and red dots. And this is just from my experience, but I'm a pretty good shooter with iron sights. But when I put a red dot or ACOG, I'm fucking lethal. And I don't want to brag on that shit. I mean, I'm pretty good at it. and I can tell you guys the red dots do make a difference, but I think in order for you to be lethal to that point, you have to know the basics. You have to know how to shoot an iron sight. You have to know the basics of handling a fucking pistol or a rifle. Once you do that and you move up to the red dot, you are amazingly fucking good.
Well, this is another time.
Your dog has got his pillow right on his balls on the pillow. Just want you to know that.
No, he's sleeping. He's not. And he doesn't have balls.
This is why you had the resolution turned down so you couldn't see that shit.
No, this is fake news. My dog doesn't have balls.
Fake news. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch, I'm Fox News, ho.
Fake
news. Brown version. Orale. Hey, he's brown.
He got his balls cut off like 2 years ago.
Fucking Josh. Looking like Johnny Cash and shit.
Josh Ben Ware, what's up, brother?
Shia LaBeouf.
Now, I heard y'all saying that reloading makes you a better shooter, so I had to jump on here.
Hell no. Here we go.
No, I gotta go with Midas on this one. Practicing makes you a better shooter, in my opinion, but I wouldn't know because I don't reload. But I mean, I think reload would make your gun a softer shooting gun, a more accurate gun because the specific reloads, yeah, maybe. But as far as you yourself becoming a better shooter, that's like saying a 1911 makes you a better shooter. Well, it does,
dude. Trust me, it works for me.
No, well, it's a crutch. But if I hand you the same gun that you sucked at, and then you went and shot a 1911, it wouldn't make you better with that gun that you sucked with.
All right,
I
Josh.
mean, being a better shooter would make you a better shooter with that
Okay.
gun that you sucked with.
No,
So.
okay, no, but to your point, it makes you a better shooter, because if we all train the same and we use factory ammo, that's good. But once you start reloading for that gun, it makes you a better shooter. And so to your point, you're spot on, right? Like, training comes first, but reloading for that specific gun makes it just gives you the little extra. So
Well, yeah, training takes you up to 80%, and then reloading and mastering your rounds takes you up like another 10-15%. You know,
maybe.
so
I don't know.
And also, I want to throw in that reloading.
Customizing for that specific gun, so it makes a big difference when you're customizing for that gun.
Well, why do so many people reload ammo for competition pistols? I mean, if I was shooting paper like I'm shooting people, what? I mean, think about it. Why wouldn't I want to? Why wouldn't I want to reload for that round? I mean, if it didn't matter, it wouldn't matter. But it does matter, so it does. That's my point.
Don't competitions, like, as far as competition shooting, the way you no, I'm not talking about long distance shooting competition, but like your type of competition shooting, isn't it about meeting just enough to hit that power factor? That way you can shoot as fast as possible without excessive recoil. Isn't that mostly the purpose of reloading for competition shooters?
Yes, it's exactly what it's all about. Yep.
But see, for me, like, when I practice more in like a self-defense manner. I don't think there's a huge difference between competition and self-defense, because skills are skills, in my opinion.
Well, no,
But,
I mean, we download ammo for competition, and to your point, you're exactly right. I mean, we're not in the self-defense mode when we're doing competition stuff. The benefit we have with competition is that we move fast and we know how to engage targets really quickly if you're good at it, and to score fast. I mean, but when it comes to self-defense, that's a whole different deal.
Yeah. Well, it's not totally different, because you're still trying to kill the bad guys fast before you get shot.
Well, I mean, if you can take out 10 people in 3 seconds, that's pretty cool.
I reload all my stuff to mirror my self-defense stuff. Okay, you get a reloading press, and especially a progressive, and you go out, you are going to tend to shoot your pistols or any gun more than you would if you were just out buying factory ammo, because I can buy and put together more bullets, but with my reloading press. So that, I mean, I can go out here and a slow month shoot 1,000 rounds.
Well, and that's why I'm on the bandwagon of reloaders make better shooters, because I'm also on the same argument as Midas, as you got to get out and shoot. And so being a reloader just enables you to do that more.
It's a great topic. It's a great topic.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You can't have one without the other, or like you can't have the super reloading skills unless you're good at shooting, like, first. You know, if all you do is reload and only shoot like a couple times a year, you're still gonna suck.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get out and shoot in order to make it worthwhile to reload too, I think.
Well, I think it just comes down to, you're just gonna suck if you suck. I mean, like, some people are more athletic and more aggressive, and those people tend to be, you know, whether it's fighting, boxing, MMA, shooting, I don't care what it is. If it's an aggressive action type of sport, you're gonna be better if you're more athletic and you're more aggressive and you're on that shit, and talent and all those things come into play. I mean, there's plenty of people that reload that probably can't shoot worth a shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, that happens.
That's why they reload more.
Yeah. But again, it comes down to practice, and they probably don't practice that much.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you. I've proven a point.
And Midas, you made an excellent point, brother, because you know, you guys have seen it before, but I have targets set up all over the place, and I literally will run around and I will draw and practice on those targets, because I want to make sure, you know, I'm always constantly being able to draw and get on target when I want to do. You know, there's a big difference between that and every now and then just go and shoot. Big difference.
I think the reason I said that was, and I think I was the one that brought it up, reloaders make better shooters, is that if you're willing to go through the whole process of becoming a reloader, your dedication is of the talent or sport or pastime or whatever you're going to call it of shooting. If you take everyone that doesn't reload and you put them up against everyone that does reload, I will guarantee you that the guys that reload will outshoot the guys that don't reload. And I'm sorry, it's just the way it is, because the no,
I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna say 100%. I'm just saying I think you're gonna see the reloaders make better shooters because the dedication to making ammo for the gun and their practice is gonna be better because they're making ammo. I can go buy ammo all day long and just throw rounds down range. But if I'm making ammo, it's for a purpose, and I'm going to practice, and I'm going to train, and it's going to be for a reason, and therefore the results are going to matter. That's just my point.
I would say your point would be correct if the non-reloader and the reloader had the same exact amount of time of shooting. The reloader might be better because he can tune his shit in, but just the fact that a guy reloads is not going to make him better than a guy that shoots a whole bunch.
Okay, I get that. Okay.
It comes down to dedication.
Like if you start out like on equal basis, the reloading is going to tune your shooting, tune your gun, tune your your accuracy, because you're going to know what you're making, you're going to know what you're shooting. But
and it depends. Like, is it for a pistol or a rifle or a fucking shotgun? I mean, like, there's so many variables. I mean,
yeah, there is. So I would say it's both. I'd say we're both right.
No, I'm right and you're wrong. But
no, not totally. Not totally. I'm never totally wrong.
I love you, Midas. It's all good.
I know. I'm fucking with you, Pops.
Can I interject something here? I think the key word there that both of you guys are using, and Josh as well, is training. If you go out and shoot just to go be shooting, look, I played enough golf in my life to know that you go out and beat balls and all you're doing, there's a good possibility you're just ingraining into muscle memory bad habits.
Yep.
I think you got to, at some point, somebody's got to tell you something that if you need a buddy to go with you sometimes. And if you're progressing and your shooting's getting better and getting better, yeah, keep thinking about what you're doing and go slow and get to be a better shot. And
if you don't have a buddy, do what I do. Film yourself shooting, put it out there, and all these guys in the panel in the side chat tell you what you're doing wrong, especially Val. But no, really. And just learn it and do it right.
Yeah. What we're talking about is constructive criticism, and that is welcome. But just ripping on someone to fuck with them, or like some keyboard warrior, they can go suck a dick. Constructive criticism is key. Because everyone needs to keep learning.
Well, and that's what Daniel got a lot of. He put it out there that he was looking for it, and this is me shooting now. And filmed it and put it out there. If you don't make videos and you want to try to make yourself better, video yourself and watch it. See if your grip's right. See if your stance is right. See if you're using too much finger or too little. You can discover a lot about yourself by putting yourself on video.
Yeah,
amen, brother.
Yeah.
And that's why I've posted 50 videos of hat cam and match cam of me doing shit. To me, it's way more valuable than the people who are watching.
Yeah, but filming yourself for simple things and whatnot, it really, well, I mean, unless you can capture a whole scenario, like Pops, how he has that bird's eye view thing and all that stuff. But as far as like making YouTube videos, that's made me I was a much better shooter before I started doing YouTube, because it's like I go to the range and I don't focus on becoming better or whatever. I focus on, okay, I'm trying to make this point for the camera and demonstrate something. And so I'm setting up cameras and trying to do this and that and worrying about where the sun is and the microphones and all that crap. I waste my time on a bunch of shit, and I end up, I pretty much become stagnant and worse at certain skills because of YouTube. So it's like lately I'm not even bringing the camera with me when I go to the range anymore hardly, because it's just like
Wow. Okay.
Well, sometimes I agree. Like when I post my videos on Pornhub, like
No, but okay. So this is subject number 2. Does YouTube make you a worse shooter?
no.
I mean, it might. I mean, it might to some people. I don't know.
It would no. It depends. Oh man, that opens up so many.
All right. So okay, we have two videos we need to respond to here, and I'm going to do them on my own time. Does reloading make you a better shooter, and does YouTube make you a shitty shooter?
It depends. It depends on if you're doing it for show or if you're just doing it to share.
Yeah, I get it.
I mostly, whenever I do YouTube video, like most of my crap is like which way works better. If you're reloading from the side saddle on a shotgun, is it faster to go over or to go under? Crap like that, you know. I'm just kind of, so in a way it's kind of cool because you kind of figure stuff out, and at the same time you're sharing with other people and they can get what they want, you know, if anything at all. So it's kind of cool in an experimentation type of way. But at the same time, it's like you're not sitting there really focusing on what you're doing. You're focusing on, oh shit, I'm not in the camera's view or whatever the hell. Plus, you can't move. You can't do jack shit unless you have a camera crew or a bird's eye view camera.
Yeah, I listen. I do a lot of videos. I set up a camera way out, and then on the editing software, I just zoom it back in. So
yeah.
Yep.
Warhog's comment out there is that creating YouTube videos has definitely made him more aware of his own fundamentals, and I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah, I like to see how badass I look.
Videoing yourself, you can see, oh well, I obviously am not gripping that right, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I'm the king of videoing myself. Competition, doing drills, shit like that. The videoing of myself has given me way more back than I'll ever get from like taking a class or anything. So.
And I can definitely see that for the competition and for the bird's eye view that you do, because like you can see sequence, you can see, well, if I would have gone there instead of there, and all that good stuff. Definitely. I'm just saying for the average Joe like me that's just standing there in front of a camera and not being able to move around or do anything. Like before I made YouTube videos, I was never standing still or doing anything like that. On YouTube videos, I have to stand still because I don't have the right shit to move around and do the crap I would normally do, you know?
No, you don't. Listen, don't get stuck in a hole, man. Don't stand around and shoot. Run, shoot, game, do shit. I mean, put the gun downrange and do drills, do whatever you want to do, and fuck the bullshit, man. I mean, it's way more fun to run a gun than it is to stand and shoot. There's no way you're going to tell me you're having fun standing in one spot shooting. And I don't mean to bust anyone's balls, but you ain't having fun fucking shooting shit while you're standing still. You're not. It's not.
Hey, they need to have drive-by Olympics, man. I bet you I get a gold medal on that shit.
Well, and to that point, I've got a bunch of video from the range last week that I just can't hardly get through because it's at a state range and we're standing in a lane or we're sitting at the rifle bench at the lane. It's just like, wow, this is really kind of hard to watch because there's just all we're doing is shooting straight in a lane. So it's, yeah.
Well, let us share the pain with you. Put it out there, man. How about this? Make a video saying this is as fucked up as it gets shooting at a public range.
Honestly, that's kind of like the reason why I would never get into competition shooting, because it's so structured and they want you to run this little fucking lane. Like, come on, man. That shit ain't realistic, bro. That
No,
shit ain't
no,
realistic at all.
no. Mario,
Throw me
you
some
are-
pop-up targets. I'll fuck some shit up. I'm down with that.
No, USPSA. Here's what a stage plan looks like for USPSA. You start here, and you shoot all that shit, and you decide how to shoot it. I mean, that's literally how it goes. So there's no. They don't tell you how to shoot it. You come up with your own stage plan, and usually the stage plan is what wins you the stage. But it's fun because I'm gonna when the buzzer goes off, I'm gonna do this, that, and the other thing. And everyone else has their own stage plan, and at the end of the day, you go look at the results, and you're like, oh, Walker had the better. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, but to each his own, and this is their own brand of shooting. I find it to be too structured and too boring, and in all honesty, man, if you get in a fucking firefight, that shit is not structured.
No, listen. Okay, all right. Okay, so here's the thing.
Educate me.
Okay, I love you, because
I love you too. No homo.
You've raised your hand and you've sworn to the oath that I took.
So did you, fucker.
You and I can have the same thing, but the buzzer going off excites some kind of
urgency,
adrenaline or urgency. And we run these courses, 6 of them a match, or sometimes 10 if it's a level 2 match, to the rate of let's compare notes, right? So you run your match, and if you ever watch any of my matches, I'm in a zone. When the buzzer goes off, I'm about killing the brown guy. No offense, but
hey, why gotta be brown? The fuck, man.
But no,
man. No love for the brown guys.
Training.
Hey, it's not my.
That's just fucking with you, man. Go ahead, bro.
But the point is, I'm in a state of confusion the whole time. Like right. I had to come up with a stage plan and figure out how to do it. And when the buzzer goes off, it just happens. And then when I'm done, I'm like, oh shit! I'm like the whole.
It brings a whole different concept. Like when I first time I took the buzzer down to Daniels, and Daniels tried it out. Daniel will tell you, made a huge difference.
The buzzer, is that what you guys call it? That little fucking pink thing you carry around?
It's not pink.
Now, that's why I always tell everyone, get in front of a timer and go shoot, because it'll make you a better shooter.
Makes a huge difference. The minute that buzzer goes off, your whole mindset is completely different.
It forces you to concentrate on technique and proper technique, or else you're going there looking like you're trying to like a dog scratching your butt.
Josh runs a timer, and he don't do competition. He knows the benefit of a timer. Ask him.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, you think you're shooting fast as hell, especially when you're transitioning targets and stuff like that. You think, man, I'm blowing through these quick, and then you may do it again where you're relaxed and you're not trying to go fast or anything like that, and you're getting 0.16 splits, where before, when you thought you were going fast, you're getting 0.2 splits. I mean, it tells you it doesn't lie, basically.
It breaks down
everything. I mean,
yeah, it breaks down everything. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, and then on top of that, when you set it at random from anywhere from 1 to 10 seconds, and it just goes off whenever, like you're sitting there just waiting with your hands up or whatever, and you're like kind of flinching because your mind's making you hear beeps and shit like that.
Like the last time I was at Daniels, for example, Daniel had his jacket on because it's cold weather and snow and all that. And he's like this, like fumbling with his jacket because he hasn't trained like that. It makes a big difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so we go back to the whole thing about training. Training makes you better.
More gooder.
Gooder.
When I was training with the
gooder
bullets,
at it.
I was training with the bullets.
I never said that training doesn't make you better. I just said that reloaders are better shooters.
Yeah, biatch.
Yeah, I
word up, biatch.
They shoot more too, I think.
I think reloading gives.
You can't say that because
no.
It's gonna get you reloading as well.
No, I can say that because I'm a reloader and I train heavy.
But you're also a competition shooter.
Well, whatever. And reloading has given me the ability to train more. So I think.
Yeah, but a dude that reloads for hunting.
Well, no, that's not really my point. But yeah, I get it.
But Midas shoots that crappy ass steel ammo that's dirt cheap.
Hell yeah. Fucking buy that shit at Walmart, $9 a box.
I mean, he shoots Glocks. What do you want? What do you want? You know. So.
That's what I was gonna say. Is going to Walmart makes me a better shooter because I come back with 1,000 rounds and
a couple sweatshirts, a pair of pants, and what else?
And it's right down the street, so it only takes me 10 minutes to make 1,000 rounds.
Don't forget your shitty Dickies that you bought too.
Hey, listen. I
love them.
I agree with that because no matter how you get it in your hands, it's how you use it that matters, and that's the point.
For this year, both mine and Josh will be reloading.
No, I have no problem with it. I will do it at some point. Like I'm in a constant state of, am I going to move? Can I move? Can I sell my house? Am I going to say fuck it and just stay here? You know, so it's like I don't want to add more weight or more shit that I have unless I buy another gun, which I'm going to do soon. I don't want to get into anything else until I make this big choice. So that's,
oh my God, yes.
That's the only reason I haven't gotten into reloading is because I don't want to carry more shit across country if I'm going to move.
Yeah. Like totally.
Good word up.
I'll start reloading whenever 9mm isn't $7.50 for a 50 pack anymore.
Hey, Josh, I can reload hollow points for that.
Josh, listen, I'm with you there. You are spot on. But when it comes time for you to make custom ammo for a gun, and in my world, it's all about competition. But let's say you wanted to make ammo that was like fucking Terminator shit ammo. I mean, you could do it, right? You could fucking do it, and that would be really cool. So don't discount it. It's really cool. It's good.
Oh no, I'm not discounting it, but
it's good to make your own gun fuel. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
If I competed in any way, such as long range shooting or the type of competition shooting, USPSA stuff like that, yeah, I would reload just to have just enough just to meet that power factor and have the lowest recoil possible. Or if I was a hunter, I might reload. Well, probably not, but
no, you definitely reload if you're a hunter.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make your own killing ammo.
Well, we got a ridiculous amount of hunters in my area, and whenever I go to the state range, I can see from year to year when these guys are getting ready to get geared up to start go out hunting, because all of a sudden the state range starts filling up, and it's always these guys with the big rifles out there shooting these things that they hadn't shot all year long.
Nope.
And they got to get dialed in and get this and get that. And I'm just like, okay, you're going through X amount of rounds right now. What are you going to go through in the season hunting?
Nothing, because they won't shoot anything.
That's why
that's the other thing.
I've told you guys the story before, but when I was in Georgia, there was a guy at the range shooting a 300 Win Mag at less than 100 yards, trying to sight that thing in a 300 freaking Win Mag, and he was doing 3 rounds, clean the bore, 3 rounds, clean the bore, and I'm just like, good God, man, you realize how much money you're wasting right now?
Yeah, but it was his money to waste. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
that's true. But
I love guys like that actually, because you know what, they're dedicated. It doesn't make a fuck if they're wrong. They're dedicated.
But if you reload that 300 Win Mag,
that's for sure.
I don't know. I think in my own stupid mind, I think there's a big difference between hunters and shooters. A guy that only takes his rifle out during hunting season is way different than a dude that shoots all year long.
Well, see, here's the thing too. There's a lot of hunters that to them is survival. To them, it's like putting meat in the freezer kind of thing. So to them is they only hunt when they need to. And there's millions and millions of Americans that think that way. That doesn't make them a bad person or a bad shooter. It's just they have a different mindset. Like let's say you live in the bush like fucking Alaska or or you live in very rural areas of, you know, Montana or whatever, that's just the way people live. Because I mean, let's think about it. You live in Montana, fucking North Dakota, all those places, you ain't got fucking 7-Elevens in every corner store. So you got to make your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, that's no different from what I just said. I think there's a difference between someone that shoots and then someone that just hunts. You know, like some people just hunt during hunting season. Some people hunt all year long because they have to eat.
All right. Well,
but that's totally different.
Yeah. What did I just say about why do people reload? Right. That's the whole point, right? Like if you reload for long range precision, that's a different animal. If you reload for fucking self-defense, that's different. If you reload for long-range competition, that's different. If you reload for IDPA, that's different. If you reload for USPSA, that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, but the point is they all have their benefits. That's the common bond.
Yeah. But if a hunter says, you don't need an AR-15, I'm going to give him the middle finger and say, fuck off, dude.
Yeah,
I can have what I want. You don't need a car that goes over 70 miles per hour, so fuck you.
Hey, you don't need that F-150. Fuck you, eh?
Yeah, you don't work in construction. You don't carry shit in that truck. Trade that shit and buy a fucking Yugo. You know? Like in America, a Yugo. In America, we can have what we want, period.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
It's called freedom.
America.
Hey, Mark, you want to see my Yugo?
You got one?
He's got an SKS Yugo.
Hell yeah.
James,
when I said Yugo, I was talking about the car.
I want to bring up a point that James Pollard said in the site. He said most hunters will outshoot most of these guys because they don't miss. And I think what he's saying is pretty valid in my opinion, because even though I'm not a hunter, so I can't say that for myself or anything, but most of the guys a lot of the guys that were great, you know, American soldiers were freaking hunters and good old boys from the backwoods, and they're freaking deadly on the battlefield.
I can tell you guys for a reason that it's good to have a hillbilly in your fucking company, because. Yeah. I almost got shot with a fucking, I almost got fucking, I was in Kuwait, all right? And I was we're working on the track on an M1 tank, right? And all of a sudden I hear this fucking hissing sound. I'm like, hey man, what the fuck is that? What are you doing, dude? Whatever. We're just fucking around. All of a sudden we turn around, there's a big ass motherfucking cobra just sticking out like this. No, it's scary as shit, man. I tell you, man, I actually pee my pants because I'm scared shit of fucking snakes.
I would have shot him in the face.
And then hear me out. And then I got my hillbilly guy down there, and he's about 200 meters with his AR, fucking on iron sights. He shoots that motherfucker right in the back like this, book, and the motherfucker goes down. I said, hell yeah, I love you, hillbilly man. I'll never say shit about you no more.
and he walked away shaking his head. Crap, I missed him again.
Yeah, no. Actually, the angle where the cobra was at. I wouldn't have got hit anyways, but
yeah, I would have fucking grabbed that bitch and made a fucking video number 5 of the Reptilian Hunter. Check out my series. Find it on YouTube.
Only white people do shit like that. That's the reason why that dude from Australia got killed.
Why do you think white people are so popular? We do dumb shit. I mean, that's what we do.
Yeah, you guys do stupid ass shit, but we love you though.
No, but that shot that would have been really cool. And Midas is right. I mean, that would have been fun to put that on YouTube. Yeah. Like, shoot a back of a fucking cobra at 200 meters.
Yeah.
I mean, iron sights
with iron sights.
That's not. You can't do that. I just proved that like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he shot it one shot, dude. I was like, man, I love that motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't do that. And if you can, you're a badass. So,
but he can. He was our best guy. And actually, he ended up trying out for sniper school, and he was a go. And sniper school is really tough, man. I'm telling you guys, it's a very, very tough school, man. Yeah. And this guy was a first-time go. And the last time I heard of him, he was in division. He was in 4th ID, 4th Infantry Division. He was kind of like a divisional asset sniper. So he actually belonged to the division, and he could, like the only guys that could pretty much tell him anything was the division command as to where he wanted to go, whatever.
Yeah,
but he got up there, and he's a damn good shot, man. He tried to teach me some of that shit, but this was like, man, we're talking back in the 90s and shit, and I wasn't into that shit. I was like, I got like 6 months before I get the fuck out. I'm out, homie. I don't give a shit about that. I wish I could have learned some shit back then, but I was just dumb and young back in the day, so it didn't matter. But
well, we have had somebody in the panel, actually a couple of people in the panel, call out for a gun check. So Jesse B, you got anything near you there, sir?
Yes, I do, and because it's the first time I'm on, and I don't want to make Scotsman mad with a Glock.
Yeah, the rebel.
Hell yeah.
So I go from one extreme to the other, from a Glock to a 1911.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice 1911, bro.
I like it.
Nice.
They're fun. I like all kinds of guns.
Yeah, I like them all, but 1911 does have a little special place in my heart. It's a great pistol.
American classic.
Hey, Jesse, is your name?
How about you, Daniel?
Well, if you can see, I'm in a totally different location tonight.
Yeah, it looks kind of foo-foo.
Yeah, and seeing that, well, I'm going to show you what the wife has here on the nightstand.
Hey, is it pink?
No. Hey. Nope. Well, let's see. The first one out of the bag is the Rammy.
Damn.
And yes, it is loaded.
At least it's.
And then we have her PO1 Omega.
Nice.
And she's got her 238 on her hip, and she's at the kitchen table doing a study right now.
Yeah, I have a 238. I love that fucking thing.
It's a little tack driver. And let's see. And I got mine on my hip.
That's nice.
Man, y'all are crazy.
Now you motherfuckers are gonna get me into buying a ZZ and shit.
And you
guys are worse than crack. I need to stop this shit.
You see, you start reloading. Your wife starts buying these so she doesn't give you crap when you come in the house with a new gun.
Well, see, you started the right way, Battle Bean. You started the right way. You're reloading first before you buy the CZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't put the egg before the chicken.
Jamie, what do you got near you there, sir?
Well, besides my Yugo Mauser, I have a CZ75 BD.
Oh.
In my Safari Land.
Decocker. Nice.
Yeah, it's got a decocker on it.
All right.
This thing's got some weight to it. I really like it. Shoots good.
I got one. They're good. I love it.
Mr. Josh Benoit.
Man, ever since I found this new holster, and it's not a great holster, but ever since it's so damn comfortable. Ever since I found it, man, I've been carrying my Smith & Wesson 686 everywhere I go, man, constantly. It's just it's more comfortable than carrying my P10Cs and all that crap, even though it's a 3-pound gun. I can barely feel it because this holster is so soft and comfortable. Man, I've been carrying this thing all the damn time, and I can barely even notice that I have it on me. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you.
I like it. Nice.
I hate you. I want that revolver.
Mr. Mario Mosen, do they allow you to have firearms in your state?
Oh my God, yes. I got my little Masputo fucking shield here with the California edition. See, it's got the little chain indicator, Masputo. Yeah. It's not bad. It works. I like it. It works. 9mm.
Nice.
I am quite afraid to ask the fire builder himself, Mr. Midas Welby.
Well, I'm so stoked because I finally got home after 5 weeks of working out of town. I just had to caress my Hungarian AK-63D underfucker motherfucking AK-47, bitch. I love it. I'm so glad I get to touch it. I get to ooh. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm so happy to be home.
Hey, weirdo.
What kind of AK is that, Midas?
It's the AK-63D. It's a Hungarian build.
Underfucker.
Under.
He said underfucker.
Hey,
Hey, what kind of birds you got in that thing?
It's a milled receiver, which I love milled receivers on AK. And it's just wood furniture, Mario, but I painted it red, like Deadpool. But like milled receiver, underfolding. It's I love it. I got this big ass brake, which is kind of ridiculous on it, but anyway, yeah, I love it. Like I don't mind the extra weight. It just cuts down on the recoil. And I may look skinny, but I'm not a weak bitch, so I don't mind a heavy gun.
That is one sexy beast, and I'm not talking about the man in the High Life shirt.
Yep. Awesome. Love it.
Mr. Rivers, do you happen to own any firearms, sir?
Oh, just a couple. But today I was out shooting the CZ P07.
Nice.
I was practicing drawing from cover and stuff like that. So I didn't take any footage. I was just going out to shoot.
Nice. Giggity.
Mr. Pop's Quest, how about you? Do you have anything near you, sir?
Nope.
Didn't figure as much.
What?
No,
I just got the Urban Gray. Everybody's seen it 100 times, but yeah, P07 Urban Gray.
No, go back to Pops. How come he don't have a gun? Pops, where's your gun? Come on, man.
Where's your gun at?
I'm capable. Don't worry. I just don't have anything on me. So, I mean, I'm in my lockdown castle. Is that so bad? I mean, so.
Well, so am I. But damn, you're still supposed to have a gun on you, man.
I mean, maybe that should be a whole video on its own. Maybe,
I'm sure he probably has something in range.
I'm good. Like I said, I'm capable, but I'm not able. Like at the moment. So I don't know if I'm inadequate. Y'all tell me. Maybe I should have a gun on my hip all times. I'm open to criticism.
That's why I love pocket pistols, man. Because at least you put that shit in there. You got some.
Yeah, I had a pocket pistol. It got stolen. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But whatever. I mean,
who the fuck was reaching in your pocket?
No, it was in my truck. My daughter went to my truck one night, and it was a truck. That's why I don't believe in truck guns, because it was my truck gun. And the one night she went out there to get her shit out of the truck, she didn't lock it up, and it's all her fault. And then, like, I lost a Ruger LCP. And what's the little bitty Glock? The
42?
40, whatever is the 3A?
Yeah, 42.
Yeah, both in the same night. They got taken from my truck. So.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Damn, that sucks.
Hey, shit happens. So.
Did you have like a ring or something?
No, I don't leave nothing in my truck. So.
No, I'm talking about like one of those ring cameras. Maybe we could have caught the.
No, they came and took fingerprints and they left. I mean, cops are only good for making a report. They don't really solve problems.
No, but what I'm saying is if you have the video, then, at least you see the dude's face, that's a.
No, I get you. Yep. Nope. Nothing. So.
Damn.
That was like 5 years or so ago, but I don't do truck guns no more.
Oh, sorry.
And Mr. falls asleep in the recliner and occasionally on a chat. Scotsman, do you happen to have anything on you?
I just got my my
Model 60
357 in my Harry's holster. Still loving this holster, by the way. Harry is kick ass. So.
Katie.
I can put that thing on and forget about it, and yeah, it's insane.
Set it and forget it. am I going? What a concept.
It's insane, dude. Like literally, there are times that I've gone to go somewhere and completely forget I have it on me.
I'm with you. I carry the P10C and the Harry's. I love it. I've a month now, and I'm gonna do a video, but it's great.
Yeah, and the nice thing about Harry is like after he sent me this and I did the review on it, he commented on the video. He's like, "Hey man, I'm already working on upgrading it." He's constantly trying to get better all the time. That is the thing with Harrison. He's so good about, I want to fix this, I want to fix that. So it's cool.
Yep.
Man, that icon holster, I got one too, Scotsman. Man, they are. I use that for when I go to the gym and sweatpants or whatever. Man, you don't have to have a belt. Those things cling on like a son of a bitch. You could draw from. I'm probably gonna do a video on it soon. Man, those are badass holsters from Harry. Same holster there is.
Man, I'm not one for inside the waistband whatsoever. But I can tell you, Harrison kind of converted me on that side of things because the thing rocks.
Does anybody have a CZ75 compact?
No.
I shot the compact. It's a good gun.
It is?
Yep.
I don't have
Well,
one.
I would just like to point out that one Mr. TR Prepper is in the side chat, and the first comment that he makes
was Midas is crazy.
And myself. I'm not quite sure what chat he was putting that into, but it did kind of fit sort of into what we were talking about.
Did he say y'all were full of shit?
No, he said I was crazy.
Yeah, well, he's right. I mean, come on.
Well, fuck, I could have told you that.
Shit, man. You know.
Shit, man.
Hey, man, we all have evidence on our phones.
I'd never deny anything because it's usually right. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's probably video proof.
Right.
I mean, I have evidence of like a 20-foot fire on my phone. All from you.
Exactly. What's the point? You know. So.
Yeah. Can't fake the funk, yo.
Yep, exactly.
What's a C75 Bravo? What is that?
75B? That's a
yeah.
CC75B. That's just the regular old CC75.
That's a classic.
That's the best. That's the best pistol, single action, double action pistol on planet Earth. Period.
C75B.
Yep.
I got one in the safe, man. Can't go wrong.
You can. That's the best pistol on the planet. Period.
It's just like the one I showed Mario, only mine has a decocker on it.
Oh. Show that again. You got it with you?
Yeah. Thanks for paying attention, Mario.
Yo, Mario.
I know it was a CZ. I just didn't know what it was, dude. I'm still learning about CZs, okay? Calm down. Papa Smurf.
Yeah, there you go. Jesse's got one. There you go.
Oh.
Only CZ I am right now.
That's nice.
What kind of grips you got? Lock grips?
Lock grips as always. Same thing on the 1911.
These are the
1911 got the blue ones.
I still got factory grips on mine.
It has a smaller bore axis, or it looks that way, doesn't it?
It's the way the slide's made, man.
Because it's made on the inside, right?
Yeah.
Now, have you guys ever had a problem with you guys? I know it sounds like a stupid question, but have you guys ever had your finger like get messed up or something like that because the way the slide goes? Because it's a little unconventional compared to the regular pistols.
No,
I probably have a little grab right there compared to other guns.
Sometimes it's a little tougher to get a hold of, but other than that, never had an issue, man. Once you get used to it, it's good.
Hey, have you guys got a chance to watch that manufacturing video of how they make CZs? It's fucking awesome. It's got like that shitty 80s porn music on, and then they show you how they make it. Yeah, it's pretty badass though. I mean, you can't understand what they're saying because I think they're speaking in Czech or whatever the fuck it's from. But it's badass. I was like, man, this is the shit. They take some. they go through so many fucking quality checkpoints on those pistols. Ridiculous, man. That's why those things fucking outlast people.
Yeah, that's why they run and run, and they have good tolerances on them. They're not like super loose G weapons or anything.
It's called pride. They take pride in their guns.
No, you said super loose, and I started thinking about something else. Sorry.
The one thing I don't understand about the CZ,
nasty.
It only came with a 5-year warranty.
It came with a 5-year warranty?
Well, here's the thing. I could give you a 0-year warranty, and it wouldn't fucking matter because it's going to last forever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked that question about because if shit hit the fan, what parts would I need for my CZ to keep on hand? No one's had one break.
I pushed my CZs hard back when I was running them in competition, the TSOs and the Shadow and stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no spare parts list for a CZ because the shit don't break.
Wow, that's good to know.
What's going on, everybody? Mario here. Guys, I gotta miss you.
Maybe. What do you call the trigger, the firing pin, coil spring or whatnot? People say they damage them, taking them and putting them out. And Papa's Les sent me like 6 of them. He's like, here you go. Here's a lifetime supply. So there might be one pin that you might have to deal with. But other than that.
Yeah, there were.
I can do that.
That you did the video on, Pops, and it was I believe you were talking more along the lines of doing your dry fire practice. If you do a lot of dry fire, you're going to end up wearing down this one roll pin.
That wasn't me, but whoever you watch is on point. Yeah, yeah, and that is the pin because the hammer. What do you call it? The firing pin, hammer, roll pin, or whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, that's the pin. Yeah,
it's like the firing pin retention or the firing retainer pin.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Now does that pin just wear out if you like shoot the fuck out of the gun too, or is it just in dry fire?
I don't know. All I know is all I know is if you own the gun, you need like a few of them.
I mean, right there on the side.
I saw that.
That's why you got to go with 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Always have a backup or spare parts, no matter what.
Or just shoot Glocks, right, Midas?
You just got to have like Papa Laz that sends you a whole bunch of pins, and you're good for life.
Yeah, exactly.
If 2 is 1 and 1 is none and 3 is 2, what is 7, Midas?
43.
Man, I can't.
No, 42.
Don't make me take my boots off, Josh.
Yeah.
He answered everything.
He's got to count on his toes too.
Hey, the answer to that is enough. That's the answer.
Yeah. It means you're good.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, you should always have a plan B no matter what. No matter what, anything, not even guns, but like fucking cars, fucking toilet paper, fucking cooking utensils. Always have a backup.
There's nothing wrong with loving guns that break. Just have the shit that breaks.
Good thing I own AKs and Glocks. Woo! Because that shit don't break, biatch!
It kind of brings me to a question. Loving things that break. To me, any part of the pistol that's the most replaceable is going to be the magazine. You hear me say all the time, keep your magazines loaded, and guys will tell you, oh, well, that's going to damage your magazine spring. I'm like, well, then I'll get another fucking magazine.
All right. Okay.
Here's my take on stuff, man. If your fucking gun breaks on stupid shit because you have a full mag on it, then you shouldn't be fucking having that shit. That's just the way I see it.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize how important the magazine spring is to the operation of the gun. So here's a question for you guys. How often do you replace your magazine springs on your carry gun? And my answer to you is twice a year. If you're going to carry a gun and you want a fresh spring and you keep it loaded, to me, you shoot it a few times, replace it twice a year, right?
Well, I'm going to add to that too. I got another part to that. How often do you actually clean your magazines? Because I actually break my magazines apart and clean them too. So
absolutely. Yeah. Yes. I agree. Clean them, replace them.
Well, see, with the magazines that I've kept loaded for years, they never went bad. But the magazines that I actually used at the range and refill them and shoot them out, refill them, shoot them out constantly, all the time, they go out in like probably 6 to 8 months. So I found my carry mags that are always loaded, they always work fine. It's the ones that are constantly, being decompressed and decompressed. Yeah.
Wow. Now, see, that's a serious conspiracy because the whole leave your mags loaded or reload and unload them thing has been going on YouTube since YouTube was a thing.
But that's just my experience. I mean, I've gone through plenty of practice mags where I just had to just chunk them, and I didn't have them near as long as I had my carry mags that were always completely loaded, And my carry mags, they work just fine,
Want the light off?
No, that's cool because I think it takes a lot of people to chime in on this to get people to figure out what they want to do.
I will admit, I've never ventured into the replacing of the spring. I have watched a couple videos where people say having an unloaded mag will not wear out the spring, and other people say having a loaded mag will not wear out the spring. It's only the action of it expanding and contracting which wears out the spring.
Yeah.
So that kind of goes to Josh's point of if it's always loaded, it's still good, but the ones that get used a lot go out quicker.
And it makes sense because like if you take a piece of metal like a wire and you sit there and if you just bent it once and you left it bent, it's no big deal. But if you sat there and bent it and unbent it multiple times, that heat is going to cause
the weakness in the metallurgy.
Yeah.
Because when you got a mag like this, it ain't doing nothing. So what's the wear out?
Right.
Yeah. Man, Jensen looks like a badass now that he shaved his mustache and just has a beard. He should get a motorcycle, man.
Shit, that was an accident. I tried to trim it and kind of goofed it up. So, there it went.
Well, you look like a biker now, man.
that shit's straight, dude. Like,
so I keep getting saying I'm one of the Amish now.
Throw a little face paint on, you could have the fucking Punisher skull going, man. That's fucking dope. The fucking teeth coming down, hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
So Jesse, is your name Chris?
I'm on my wife's computer and everything's under her name. I do everything off my phone.
Okay,
I'm actually on my wife's computer.
Okay, I was wondering why Chris was popping out. I didn't know if that was your if that was your real name and Jesse was your middle name or something.
No, this is Pornhub.
That was the problem I was having last week. I was trying to do it on my phone and it kept goofing up.
Hey, are you using the camera on the computer or you have a separate camera?
No, it's the camera on the computer.
Okay, I was just curious.
Scotsman, he lives in Amish country. Give the man a break. He's got bad reception.
Fucking question. Damn.
What kind of coffee you drinking, Scotsman?
What's that?
What kind of coffee you drinking?
I don't know, generic. I ran out of Black Rifle. I got some on the way, so this is generic coffee.
Is it instant coffee or you got to brew it?
What do you call it?
It's Starbucks. Quit lying.
Instant.
Am I going to Starbucks?
Oh,
no,
Starbucks. Soy sauce.
Fuck Starbucks.
There's no Starbucks here.
Yeah, they hate Americans. They hate the fucking.
I could have more Black Rifle mail here in the next day or two, and I have a new mug.
They hate the second American.
You guys will like my new mug. It's gonna be awesome. I bought it especially for the chat, so you'll love it.
Oh, great! Looking forward to it. I'm hyped.
Hey, I can't drink beer anymore on the chat. I gotta have a nice mug for the chat, so I bought a new mug especially for the chat.
I'll give you props to that because I love fucking coffee. Or not fucking coffee, but I love coffee. That's my that's my one of my favorite beverages. I love coffee.
Yeah, what's not to love, man? Gotta
Now
love.
this is a coffee mug right there, buddy.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty good, but just wait.
That's redneck certified. Good job, man.
Just wait till you see the one I bought, man. You'll like it. It's good. It's good.
Josh,
Damn.
Rush, take that cup, go to Starbucks, and have them refill it for you. And video that shit.
Yes.
Oh man.
They will just shit their britches.
The stainless model on that right there. Yeah, I got the stainless steel model.
Oh, I see a whole series of videos.
Do it, man. Wear a fucking head cam. Do something. That would be sweet. They'd be, oh my God, there's a gun calling cops. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Fill my coffee.
So Mario, you were talking earlier about the hillbilly in your outfit. You guys need to check out Alvin York. Y'all know Alvin York?
Yes, I do know Uncle Alvin York.
No, I don't, but put down his info and I'll subscribe to him.
Do what?
Was that English? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, put his info. I'm trying to finish my pretzel.
Come on, Joey, spit it out.
Quit eating the damn burritos.
No, I mean pretzels. You fucking racist fuck.
Fucking burrito.
Mario, I said Alvin is my homie, fool.
Oh, órale.
That's not there.
Hey, on the way. Órale.
Oh, Dios mío.
Side chat. If you guys are not subbed to Jesse, go make sure you sub Jesse and check out his channel.
Congratulations on 250, Jesse.
Thanks, Josh. Slowly getting up there. It'll get there soon.
It's not a YouTube channel, Mario. It's an old movie with Gary Cooper. You got to check him out. He's in World War I from Tennessee. It's a good movie.
Is that on the Turner Classics Network? I got to check that out.
Gary Cooper, that's old school.
Let's just say that old Fuzz Fork just got his AARP card when that movie came out.
Damn!
Fuzz.
Fuzzy Fuzz in the house.
What Fuzz doesn't tell you is Fuzz is in a retirement home. He just doesn't show it.
He does all his
Fuzz
videos
in
from
the
like the old
house.
work shed, like from the maintenance guys. Acts like it's his place.
Yep.
Dropping all that knowledge about all the fucking conspiracies and the fucking flat earth moon landing shit. Yep, Fuzz is on it.
Yeah, AR says Audie Murphy had a good story from World War II. He was highly decorated, the movie star. But
Yeah, he's a fucking child molester too. Nobody talks about that.
What, Audie Murphy? He was a Medal of Honor winner.
Yes, that motherfucker.
He was
As much as I admire him for what he did in World War II, after he came back home, no, I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. Like, you can win all the medals you want, but if you're fucking diddling kids, then you're a piece of shit.
I didn't hear about that.
Those were his kids. That's what's so fucked up about it.
that's the first I've heard about that. We'll have to check into that.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
They kept that shit hush hush because of his status.
I can see that. During World War II, FDR was in a wheelchair. A lot of the public didn't know it at the time because they wouldn't show him in a wheelchair. They wouldn't show him being helped up and put back down and all that. It was a different media back then than what
It was
we have.
only radio, right?
No, he's speaking the truth. They never showed him in the wheelchair like through the public fucking black and white TV shit because they didn't want him to look lesser of a man.
No, wait a minute. Black and white TV wasn't fucking around when he was the president.
Yeah, it was barely, but it was.
Was that probably newspapers?
Yeah, newspapers too weren't allowed to take pictures of that.
And what they called the newsreels when you went to the movies.
Yes, I remember those. Those are cool. But you know, here's the biggest thing about back then compared to now. Back then, it didn't matter whether you liked the president or not. You respected that man. You know, you fucking, whether you like the motherfucker or not, you always respected him. Now people want to criticize a man that's trying to do something to make the country even better. Now they're trying to fucking, you know, if you wear a MAGA hat, you're the biggest piece of shit ever. But see, here's my thing. I think all of us should wear a MAGA hat just to piss everybody the fuck off. Because I'm getting tired of all these little fuckheads. I'm tired of them talking all their fucking little mouth about this, and that. The thing about it is I think a lot of us have been quiet because we want to be the adults in the fucking table. But I think it's going to get to a point where we all need to fucking stand up and just speak our mind, piss everybody the fuck off. Who gives a shit?
Man, if they sold MAGA hats at fucking Walmart, I'd have one already.
Well, it's just getting so stupid nowadays that, you know, Twitter it's a liberal fucking hangout for them to talk shit about what is all wrong with the Republican Party, with conservatives, with people who believe in other shit than what they do. And if you don't believe what they do, you're a piece of shit. You're the biggest piece of shit ever. You're a fucking racist. You're a bigot. You're this and that.
It's beyond fucking ridiculous, man.
Okay.
It's getting stupid now. It's getting really stupid. I could tolerate it before, but now it's getting to a point that it's just irritating the fuck out of me.
I want to build on Mario's point here because this is a big thing because conservatives and the right wing or whatever, like everyone's like, we should turn the other cheek. We should act better. I'm to the point where I think we should give them the shit they've given us. If we get a fucking Democratic fucking liberal president, we should shit on them as hard as they shit on Trump. Like, we should not take it and try to be the better man because that gets you fucking nowhere, bro. You get nowhere by being the better man these days. I think we should give it right back at them. If they want to protest, we should protest them. If they want to talk shit, we should shit talk them. Like, you know, it's fucking bullcrap. Like, being the better man gets you nowhere. Only in your own heart. And I can tell you,
I live in a very conservative red county in California, which is fucking weird. But if I would ever see anybody stomp on the flag or anything like that, believe me, I'm gonna stomp your ass. I may be I may not be the biggest guy or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you something. You do not want to see me pissed off because I will fuck you up. I don't give a fuck how big you are. I don't care how badass you think you are. Believe me, man. I don't see that no more. I see I'm gonna fuck your ass up. And you're messing with the flag that I saw my homies draped over, and now you're stamping all over it. Fuck you. There's a huge fucking insult to me. You start stomping on the flag, you start taking a knee on it. Fuck you.
Yeah. Amen.
I totally agree. They because we play by the rules, and those fuckers keep changing them. You know, like once we play by the rules, they change the rules, so we're not. You know, we should just throw the fucking rule book out and just stand up and do what we believe in, and you know, tell them to fuck off, never apologize for shit, and don't back down. You know, because they don't play by the rules. They do whatever the hell they want. So why shouldn't we? You know.
And Fuzz just said something right now. He says he doesn't trust Trump. And that's fine. You don't have to trust the president. You don't have to like him, but you have to respect the man. The man's doing a fucking job. The man doesn't have to be in his fucking presidency. He was already rich and powerful. What the fuck did he need this for?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me? I mean, honestly, he did it because he gives a shit about his country, you know? And my thing is, I respected fucking Obama when he was president, and believe me, a lot of us had to stand up and fucking be cheerful and fucking clap when that motherfucker showed up. But you know what? I respected him because he's the president.
Yeah,
you know?
But you have to respect the office.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what happens? What happens if like another like Ocasio Cortez or whatever the fuck that donkey face bitch name? What if she takes the presidency? You gonna respect her and she's pushing in Green New Deal? She's pushing in socialism? Hell no! You gotta fucking stand up and say that's it. That's the line. You know, that's not American. You know, that's why I say we should give them what they give us. We should fight back as hard as they fight us. You know, it's time to stop turning the other cheek, because whenever you turn the other cheek, they just spit on that one. And where does that get you?
Well said, Midas. Respect the Constitution.
Exactly.
Anyone that doesn't, shithole them. Period.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's just like I made a comment on Coda's latest video when he was talking about the new laws and stuff. We the people's gone way out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Way out.
We the people, about 3% of America.
Yeah, it is we the Twitter nowadays. We the public opinion. We the social justice warriors. Those fuckers don't know anything about life. They don't work. They fucking live in their mom's basement until they're 26. To hell with them.
Older than that now.
Yeah, it's fucking sad, man. It's fucking sad.
Yeah, that shit makes my blood boil, because I'm a hard working, like, I appear as a jackass on the fucking live streams and YouTube, but like in my serious life when I'm at work, I have a reputation that I upkeep. I'm serious, I do a good job, and I do what I'm gonna say. You know, but these fucking people out here, out in the world, that are all like blah, 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 blah on the social media, they don't know what real life is. They've never like really worked. They've never really sweated. They don't know shit.
Exactly that, Midas, is there's a big difference there. It's called a work ethic, and I don't think those fuckers can even spell the terms. Let's have one.
No, it's sad. I mean, like where I'm working now, literally the only people other than myself that actually freaking work and bust their ass is the old guys that have been there forever. Everyone else is a worthless piece of shit.
Why don't you fire them?
I wish I could. I wish I could. I'm working on getting into management. I'm working my way up.
Listen, I would fire them anyway and let them beg to get back in, even though you couldn't fire them.
It's ridiculous.
I'd be like, you're fired. You can't fire me. Fuck it.
I started fucking third shift last week, and I heard horror stories, and the horror stories are pretty much accurate. So yeah, I got like 2 people on third shift that actually work. The rest of them are a waste of fucking space.
Fire them.
Yep. If you could, fire them.
That's why I can't work with people, man.
Well, dude, that's why I work by myself.
It's because you're antisocial, but we still love you.
I'm responsible for my own actions. I don't take the blame for anyone else's shit, and that's how I feel about the whole Second Amendment and the gun laws. Like, I've had guns all my fucking life, and I've never broken the law. I've never pointed them at anyone. I've never killed anyone. I've never held up a bank, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to pay the dues of some jackass criminal that, you know, breaks some law. That's not my freaking fault. I'm doing the right thing. I'm taking care of myself. I'm being responsible. I'm not following the law that they pass, you know, because all they do is try to, like, you know, bear down on the law-abiding citizens, and they totally forget that criminals don't follow the freaking law.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I watched a couple of these videos people took of these Antifa idiots today. And one Antifa, he goes to try to sucker punch a guy when the guy turns his head around. And there's this really big, he caught the guy right like this, and then just goes, no, no, no. He turns around, he's wearing John 3:16 shirt. They're street preachers. He's Antifa. We're attacking them.
Yeah, his shirt was like repent sinner or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hysterical. And he's like, no. It's like he could have squished him. In another video, these Antifa were kicking and putting big dents in this guy's pickup truck, and he drives off, and the cops arrested him.
No. That pickup truck should have drove over those dumbasses.
Yeah. Thank God I wasn't in the driver's seat.
Yep. That's thank God in North Carolina, they passed a law saying if someone's and about to cause you harm or bodily damage, you're not going to be held accountable if you go. So I'm like, awesome, because I am going to fucking stop. You know, if someone starts rocking my truck or rocking my van, you know, acting like they're going to break the windows and shit, I'm going to hit the fucking gas. I don't care. Don't stand in front of a moving vehicle, bitch.
All right, so we're getting to that time. You guys know I got to go to work here soon, so we're gonna run through the room.
Working, man.
We'll start with the legend, and he is a legend in his own right, Pop's Quest.
Ah, man, why'd you start with me first? Y'all know I like to do long outros, so
Yeah. Wait for it. Classic. Classic.
Bill, what you got, brother?
Who?
Bill, you.
Oh, me.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just thanks for having me on again. I appreciate it. Going to try and get some more videos uploaded sometime in the future here. I know I wanted to try and get VR for I Carry One. I know a lot of the guys on the panel have seen that video and we're talking about it on the comments there. So I wanted to try and do a VR for that. I just got to get some time to get to the range and do that. So
yeah, I got that on my list as well. I got to get that done too.
Thanks for having me, and until we meet again.
Awesome. Always good to have you, brother. Let's see. Josh.
I got a couple of shotgun videos that I have planned coming up, and the Harry's holster video from wearing gym clothes to draw from that and all that stuff. Do a little review, but the shotgun, I'm gonna be trying to do that instructor zero shit where he shoots with the shotgun and quickly transitions with the pistol on a shot.
Yeah, but you gotta have an accent.
Huh?
You gotta have an accent when you do that.
I'm gonna have an accident.
Yeah, like fucking instructor zero. You got to get in there and shoot it at the perpetrator.
Yeah,
it's fun, and I've only practiced it.
Accent.
I've only practiced it in dry fire, and I already dropped my pistol once. So yeah, it might be a little bit dangerous. I might have to take it slow at first, but
yeah, you might need to.
But yeah, and then I'm gonna do some slug swaps, quickly changing from close distance out to a slug instead of double out buck out to a distance. And I just got a bunch of stuff that I want to do. And now that the time change happened and it's gonna be light outside later in the day, and I'll probably have more time to hit up the range. So that's what I got going on. Thanks for having me on, y'all.
Cool. Thanks, man. Let's see. Battle Beam.
Hi. What's going on, everybody? Mario here. Hey, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody out there. Appreciate the love with all the videos I've been putting out, especially the one with my kids. I know my kids can be smart asses just like me. It's okay though. But anyways, I am starting my new venture, and I'm looking forward to doing some more things. Yesterday I finished my workbench, and there's a video coming up on that. Came out pretty good, man. I was kind of surprised at my skills, but it came out pretty decent. So it's a video coming up soon on that, and then little by little I'm gonna start working on the reloading. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be a little scared doing the first rounds, but I think after that I should be all right. So
cool,
that's
man.
all I got. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Much love.
Yep, awesome, dude. Look forward to that video. And if you have any questions, man, don't hesitate. Give me a call. I'll help you through whatever I can help you through. Jamie.
Thanks for the link. Thanks for having me on. Thanks to everybody in the side chat. I got load 10 of 35 Remington loaded up, ready to test. I also got my first loads for the Mauser. I got these loaded up yesterday. We're going to be testing those out. I also have a new press myself. I have the thanks to Kenny at Eagle Eye, I have a Lee Breech Lock Pro, so you'll be seeing that. We'll be doing that, doing an unboxing video on that this week. Watch us on Friday nights on the Georgia Shooters Connection. That'll be at 8 o'clock Friday night on the Reloading Press channel. Other than that, I got nothing, man.
Awesome. Always good to have you, brother. Appreciate you. Daniel.
Well, hey, Josh, if you do that video where you're doing it in the gym shorts, and somebody also wanted to know if you were going to do it in yoga pants. Okay, I don't know about the yoga pants, but the gym shorts, do that one because that will go viral.
Okay.
I lived in San Diego, out in DC, and I've been to Philly a few times, and I'm playing full court basketball with all these young guys, and they will love that holster because they always have their gun falling out when they're getting half court, trying to do
Wait
a
a minute,
breakaway.
you fucking go basketball playing? I gotta see that shit.
Yeah, I bet Daniel can dunk from the fucking halfway mark, man. Like fucking
Motherfucker doing the sky hook and shit.
Woo!
Mario, you need to understand. I was so good. Maybe you've heard me. Or heard
Were
of
you
me.
the one that started the basketball with the peach fucking baskets?
No. This
okay.
is modern times. You might have heard of me. My name was Trainwreck.
Trainwreck.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said I'd start falling on one side of the court and I didn't hit the ground till I was under the other basket.
Man, you had a much better career than me. My nickname was Bench Warmer.
Shit.
Oh,
how did you follow that?
My name was, I guess there's nobody else left to pick, so I'll take Josh.
Daniel, you got anything else?
Nah.
All right. We'll go from White Men Can't Jump to Jesse B. How you doing? What you got, man?
All right. Thanks for having me on for the first time. Thanks for everybody in the side chat. A lot of stuff I got coming up because the weather sucked here in Ohio. I got some more knife videos coming out. I bought a trigger pull gauge. So I got some trigger comparisons I'm going to be doing. And I got 3 AR-15 builds I need to get out and get sighted in. All that should be coming up.
Awesome.
Jesse looks like the glowing Jesus.
Lighting in here the way it is right now. Amish Jesus.
My name is Jesus.
Well, thanks for having me on.
More than welcome, brother. Look forward to having you on again. With that, we'll go to Alan.
Well, thank you everybody for joining in on the panel. The side chat has been absolutely excellent. Hopefully we offended somebody, and if we didn't, you must not have been paying close enough attention. Other than that, I'm probably going to release a video or a few of some very, very boring shooting shit. If you get too bored with it, just let it play out.
If it's boring shit, I'm not going to watch it.
And other than that, as always, keep the magazines loaded and one in the chamber.
Awesome. Good deal. I got some boring videos coming out too. I got a couple mail calls. Way more than I expected. I got a message from someone, good brother, asked me if I needed something. And I was like, sure, if you want to send it, no problem. He sent me way more than he had to. So, yeah, it's going to be coming out here soon. I got a surprise in the mail from Amazon, which someone did that to me, which I'm not used to. So I got an Amazon package in the mail. So that'll be an interesting one as well. But other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Hopefully get some more reloading videos out this week as well. A little bit more time during the day. So we'll get that going. With that, we will go to the one, the only, Midas Welby.
Thanks, guys. Thank you for having me here. I'm just so happy.
Oh my God.
To be involved with this group of fine folks.
Oh my God.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to cut in my shit? Get back off. Okay, but yeah. I love it. Thanks for having me. It's been a good time. I've been away for about 5 weeks working on the job site, working a couple hours away. But I love you guys. I love being here. We always have great conversations, good laughs, good times, and you know, what can I say? I'm finally home, and I love it. So y'all kick ass, take names.